Good morning, everybody. It's brilliant to be back with you again. September 2021. My goodness, it seems so long since we've had assemblies in the proper manner. But it's great. I've been in a couple of schools this week, and I know that you only started back last week, but perhaps you're looking for an assembly this week. So let's get it started. Are you ready to assemble? Get yourselves together. My goodness. Well, I've had a wonderful summer, and I'm sure you've had a wonderful summer too, spending some time with family and with friends and getting out and about. But I wonder, boys and girls, are you ready to take in all that is ready for you this term and in the terms that are coming up? I have got something very special with me today. It's a visual aid. And I said to some of the boys and girls last week, whenever I was in their schools, I said, who invented this? Do you see it? It's a balloon. Who invented the balloon? Wasn't it somebody absolutely fantastic? Because balloons are great. You can get them in all colours, shapes and sizes, and you can have great fun with balloons. You can have balloons at weddings, you can have balloons at birthdays, you can have balloons at everything. But you know what, boys and girls? You're a bit like a balloon. What do you say? You can be filled and filled and filled and filled again and again and again with so much stuff. There's a maths, all those numbers. There's the letters and the reading. Oh yes, all that English. All the comprehension. There's a science, there's a geography. Wow, the world around us. So many things that you're going to be filled with this term. But as well as that, in assemblies and at other times, you're going to be filled with some values. Things like responsibility, things like respect, things like looking out for others, like encouraging others. Wow. And you see, when you're top full with all of that, then people take notice of you. They don't really take a lot of notice of balloons when they're like this. But once they start to fill up, you get people's attention. You get people's more attention. Wow. Filled, top full. And there was a special thing on just recently. There was the Olympics earlier on, but then there was a Paralympics. And in the Paralympics, people who have had some sort of disability or maybe lost a limb or maybe had just weren't fully able to take part in the Olympics were taking part in the Paralympics. And there was one person that really stuck out for me. I'm not going to tell you his name yet because I want you to see if you can find out his name. There was one girl in one school that got it just like that. I was watching it on Friday and there was a race on. It was the 1500 metres, that's 1500. Oh my goodness, that's a long distance. I would be bothered to do that in the car, never mind running it. This boy, it was his very, very first Paralympic race. He thought, if I can finish, if I can even beat my personal best, that will be fabulous. But you know what? As I watched him, you could just see how comfortable he was running. And then he got to sixth and he was sort of jammed on the inside and he tried to go on the outside. And then he got into fourth and was sort of on the inside. And you know what? He was against a world record holder. He was against Olympic champions. He was against gold medal winners. And he won! Wow. He won. He's right over the finish line. He was super fast and he was fantastic. And he had that stickability to stick at it, to go for it. He said about people who trained him, and he was so overcome at the end. He just thought, wow, I've done it. How good does that feel whenever you get that sum that you've really struggled with? Or when you've really done well in the football match, or whatever you've done, you've actually conquered it. You've been the best that you could be. And there's a verse I want to leave you with, because I want you to believe in this verse. It says this: I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Wow, wow, wow. Let's try it again. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me and you and all of us. He fills us top full with his Spirit to make us do things that we never ever thought could be possible. And that's in Philippians chapter 4 and verse 13. Now, the question is, before I come into your school, wherever that may be, who can answer those two questions that I asked? Who made the balloon? Who invented it? My golly, maybe some of you out there are going to be inventors. Dear only knows what you'll invent. Who invented the balloon? And secondly, who was that boy that inspired me when he won the Paralympics 1500 meters comfortably? See you soon. God bless.